Tonight's head count comes after a string of homeless encampments were cleared across the city. President Trump has repeatedly mentioned the homeless population when talking about cleaning up the district. News 4's Dominique Moody joins us live from Northwest D.C. tonight with a look at tonight's efforts. Dominique, what can you tell us is happening tonight?
Yeah, so Jim, we know those crews are already out throughout D.C. and they are working to meet the unhoused community where they are. The goal is to ensure that they have the resources they need.
We have bed right here. I don't see anyone over here.
Step by step, D.C. outreach workers focusing on a vulnerable population, the unhoused.
The goal is to close encampments and then try to get people to shelter. That has helped. I mean, we have been long focused on trying to eliminate encampments across the city.
A ramped-up effort to determine how many people are living on the streets. It's all hands on deck to ensure interventions are helping.
What we're trying to do is get a general sense of where people are and how many of them are in certain locations, and so we can better target our resources to try to get them to come inside.
Outreach actions come after sites like these, where encampments were cleared within minutes, like this space near the Kennedy Center. At the time, some of the homeless population said their belongings and sleeping tents were thrown away. President Trump said the effort was a part of his plan to move the homeless community from the city. On Wednesday, Mayor Bowser said more than 5,000 people are experiencing homelessness in the nation's capital, though she emphasized only a small number of them are living on the street. And the work to provide permanent solutions is underway.
Connecting people who are frequently have very significant mental health issues to services and getting them to voluntarily accept services.
The district says more than 80 people have entered shelters in recent weeks. Outreach workers say this census is paramount to finding resources for those who haven't.
I think the mayor mentioned, and this is the message, that we currently have enough space to accommodate the demand of shelter. So anybody who wants to come into shelter, we encourage people to come in. We have enough capacity and we are able to trigger and open more low barrier shelters to meet the demand.
And Jim, we also know that district leaders say that earlier this year there was more than 294 people in those encampments across the city, but that number has now dwindled down to about 128 in July. That, of course, is before D.C. and federal officials began taking over those encampments and really clearing those encampments out. Back to you.
Dominique, when do these censuses usually take place and how often?
Yeah, so Jim, we know that these censuses, they normally take place annually, usually in the wintertime around the early part of January. Back to you.
All right, Dominique Moody. Dominique, thanks so much.